Hey guys, welcome back to another Roblox Arsenal video. We are continuing the daily upload streak, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys the top 10 best weapons in Roblox Arsenal. Now this video was so difficult to make, not because it took a long time, but because it was just so hard to single it down to 10 different weapons. But anyways, when we do get into the top 10, we're going to be going from worst, and then we're going to be doing the final weapon, which will be the best in the entire game. But before we actually get into the top 10, I want to start off with some honorable mentions. So the first honorable mention is going to be the concussion rifle. Now the reason why this is an honorable mention is not because of its damage. It doesn't do much damage. It has good splash radius though, but because of how fun it is to move with this gun. This gun has by far the best movement in all of Arsenal, and the movement is so good that in my free time I actually go into a VIP server and sometimes just mess around with the movement. It is such a satisfying gun to use, and it is so good that it actually has its own dedicated game mode. Now onto the second honorable mention, we have the Sunflower Sun. This weapon is a one-shot to every single body part. It has infinite ammo, and it is also a hit reg weapon, meaning that it does not have travel time. This is just an amazing weapon. It's one that I don't think gets appreciated enough. Anyways, onto the third and final honorable mention, we have the AWP. We all know why the AWP is so good. It is a one-shot to every body part sniper. The only issue with the AWP is that it makes you walk incredibly slowly. But with all the honorable mentions over and done with, we can get into the top 10. Okay guys, so we are in the shooting range, and if you don't know what the shooting range is, it is essentially a VIP exclusive map that allows you to test every single gun in the game. And you may be thinking, how do you test every gun? You can see I don't have a gun currently. Well, you go up to this wall and there is a list of every single gun in the game that you can choose from. So let's get straight to the 10th best in the game, which in my opinion is the stake launcher. Now you may be thinking, why this? I know this isn't a very popular gun in Arsenal, and by the way, these guys are broken, so that's why I have an alt account in my game. Now the reason why I'm choosing this is because it's actually really good. Now as you can see, if I go up to this guy, obviously it does a one-shot headshot, but that alone is not enough to make it a good weapon. I want to show you guys how much damage it does to the body. It does 90 whole damage to the body, making it a two-shot body kill. But even better, some of you guys may not know, is that if you right-click with this weapon, as you can see, it actually has a special ability and it starts glowing. And what this does is essentially it does splash damage of 90 to anybody who you come across. So if you shoot near anybody, it does 90 splash damage. And what makes this even better, just look at the damage it does if you hit them. 180 damage for a body shot. This is a killing machine. Even better, it shoots quick as well. And let me show you just how good the splash is. So as you can see, I've got the delinquent in the corner, but he's still kind of far off from the wall, so you probably wouldn't expect it to be able to do splash from there. But it can still do splash even at such a distance. I've now moved the delinquent further away, and let's see if we can still do it. It still does splash damage from there. It is absolutely huge, and I really enjoy looking at the stake in the wall. It's a really nice touch that I don't know if you get with any other weapon in the game. And anyways, let's move on to the 9th best gun in the game, and for this we're gonna have to go outside because the weapon that we're gonna be using is the Barrett. Now this is, I know, a fan favorite weapon. This is one of the most iconic weapons in all of Arsenal, and the reason why is because not only does it one shot to the body, and of course one shot to the head, but when you look down and you move and you actually jump with this weapon, you can propel yourself by shooting. Yeah, this is one of the best weapons in the game because it allows you to do so many things that you otherwise would not be able to do, like reach spots like the crane on Dizzy, which I'm showing you guys right now. And yeah, it's just a really good weapon. It's really good for competitive. It's really good for normal standard games. It's just this all around great weapon. The only downside to this weapon is, as you can see, I go incredibly slow when I walk with it. This is the only issue with this weapon. But overall, it is definitely deserving of the number 9 spot of all the best weapons in the game. Okay, so number 9. No, it's number 8, you buffoon. I know this is also a fan favorite weapon, and that is the FMG9. Now, the reason this gun is so good is because look how fast it fires. And not only is it incredibly fast firing, look how much damage a single bullet does. We get 60 damage to the body on a single bullet. Hear the fast fire rate and the high damage, and you kill people this quickly. It is really just so overpowered. Look at me peeking this guy. It's just like, you just turn a corner, you shoot, and they're immediately dead. I didn't even aim, didn't even move my mouse, no headshots, and that is how fast you kill them. And of course, it has a 75 headshot damage. Yeah, this gun is actually just incredibly broken. Okay, and now we're on to the 6th. No, Hasty, you're wrong again. It's the 8th. Best weapon in the entire game. Wait, actually, no, it's the 7th. I'm wrong again. Okay, wait. Yeah, the 7th best gun in Arsenal. And this weapon is also the most high damage weapon in all of Arsenal. And of course, I'm talking about the literal gun. Now, this has always been one of my favorite weapons in Arsenal just because it's kind of funny. It's literally just two gun words just badly merged together. I really enjoy this weapon, and I want to show you guys just how much damage it does. So to the body, it does 1,345, and then to the head it does 1,683. I know there's no reason for this gun to do this much damage, but basically it means no matter where you hit someone, you will kill them. Pair that with a pretty decent amount of ammo. It has 3 shots before reloading, and then the reload isn't very slow. It's actually a decent reload speed. And you just get an absolute laser. Imagine having this in Juggernaut. Just imagine that. Also, I love the noise it makes. Just listen to the goofy little noises. But anyways, on to the 5th best gun in the entire game. In my opinion, we have the absolute fan favorite railgun. Now, this is one of the only guns in the game to get its own dedicated game mode, and we all know just how good that game mode is. Like, it is truly one of the best game modes in this game ever, and right now I'm still trying to get it added back. Come on, Roll, we miss Railgun Royale. It was so goated. Now, the reason this is so good, as you can see, it actually only has 6 total bullets, but it shoots pretty damn quick. Pair the fast firing rate with the fact that it also hits like an absolute truck. We can see a full 100 to the body, and then to the head you get an even more devastating 300. Not only has it got good fire rate and good damage, but it also has the ability to scope, which just makes this one of the most deadly weapons in all of Arsenal. There is a reason why everybody loves Railgun Royale. Oh, and not even to mention this, and I believe the stake launcher as well can shoot multiple targets at once. I'm actually going to put a clip on the screen of somebody hitting way more than one person at the same time, and the reason it's so good with the railgun is because every single one of them will be a kill.
Let's go! Bing!
But anyways, we go on to the 5th best weapon in the game, and that is the Razor Bombs. Now, the reason the Razor Bombs are so good is just because you have so many of them, and they have a fast fire rate, and they're explosive, and they do max damage when you hit anywhere. Just look at this. 141. If we want to get splash damage, it still does 112, and you can go absolutely flying with these things. These things are so deadly. They are by far one of the best weapons in the entire game. And it was really hard to rate all of these weapons because there's so many good ones. But I think the Razor Bomb is definitely deserving of the number 5 spot. Anyways, let's go on to the 4th best weapon in the game. And I feel like this might be one that some people might disagree with, but it is the EM249. Now, the thing that makes this so good is that not only does it do splash damage for a total of around 70 damage every single hit, it has 100 ammo, it has a pretty good fire rate that lasts absolutely ages. It's just an absolute killing machine. Let me just show you guys just how easy it is to get kills with. So I'm going to aim pretty far away. Just look how easy it is to kill with this weapon. Just like earlier, I'm going to get my auto count up against this wall, and we're going to see just how broken this gun is, bro. Just look at it. It's insane. Now, one thing that I need to know is that, as you can see, this gun has a lot smaller of a splash range than the state launcher, but the reason this is so good is because it is by far, in my opinion, the best gun for the randomizer game mode. I don't think there's anything that can even compete with the EM249. I'm going to put up some gameplay on the screen, and you can see just how insanely broken it is. Every time I get this in randomizer, I go on like a 30 kill streak. But anyways, now we're going to go on to the 3rd best gun in the entire game, which is, of course, the Candy Cane miniguns. Now, as you can see, this is a dual minigun, and it is absolutely broken because unlike the other miniguns in this game, when you take it out and you go to fire, it doesn't need to charge up and just immediately start shredding everyone inside. Now, as you can see, it does not have the ability to reload, but that doesn't even matter because I doubt you're going to waste 100 ammo. And let's just see how much it lasers this guy. He literally instantly dies. Instantly dies. Because, as you can see, when I click on this guy, he gets one-shotted. Yes, you heard me. He gets one-shotted. If you hit him in the head, and actually, hang on. You can even one-shot him at the body as well. It's just ridiculous how good this is. This is a fast-firing, high-capacity minigun that one-shots. Obviously, the damage is a bit less from further away, but the damage is still really good. We absolutely shred him, and there is a reason this is number 3 on the list. Now, you may be thinking, how can there be 2 weapons that are better than a one-shot minigun that has an absolutely insane fire rate? Well, that's where I introduce you to the cord tosser, which just so happens to be the direct weapon below the candy cane miniguns. And this is so overpowered, but I really don't know if it does deserve the second spot over the candy cane miniguns. I would say they're about equal. Now, the thing that you'll see with this is the damage isn't actually that insane. If we shoot him with just one go, it only does 80 damage, which for an explosive is not that much. And then 77 that time. But the reason this is so good is because, as you can see, there is no ammo for this weapon, and you can absolutely fly with it. Mate, just look at this. And just look how overpowered this gun is. You can just fly and then shoot down. It is so OP. Just look how broken this gun is. Now, I'm going to put on the screen an example of what I'm going to be talking about, which is the fact that you can fly up in the air and you can spam every single spawn on the entire map, and sometimes you can even get like 8 kills. But anyways, that brings us to the best weapon in the game, which I feel like I can't really show you just how great this is without actually showing you some footage of it in game. And of course, I'm talking about the MGL. In my opinion, this is like the obvious choice for the best weapon in the game. Now, you do have to be very careful about killing yourself with this weapon because it can be very easy as well. And that is because look how fast it fires. You have a grenade launcher that shoots out 6 grenades in about 2 seconds, maybe 3 seconds. Yeah, 3 seconds it shoots out 6 grenades, and as you expected, every single one of these is an insta kill. And this, in my opinion, makes it the best gun in the game because you can shoot each spawn with an insta kill grenade launcher that has a really good splash radius, as you can see. Hang on, let me show you guys. We're going to get the delinquent in the corner again, and I'm going to show you guys just how overpowered this gun really is. Pretty damn overpowered, right? And yeah, that is my choice for the best weapon in Arsenal. If you guys have a different list, please leave it in the comments down below. I would love to see your guys' list. You may even have a better list than me because there could be some weapons that I forgot. But yeah, I think this is, in my opinion, definitely the top 10 best weapons in Roblox Arsenal. If you enjoyed this video or agreed with some of my points, please give me a like and a subscribe because I'm trying to upload every single day for the next month. And yeah, it's very difficult to do that on Arsenal. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Please subscribe to my channel.